Hello class 10. Uh, Assignment 1 and 2 already we have discussed and you must have done. The assignment question number 3 and 4 I am going to send you today. So let me discuss. The assignment question number 3 is write a program to accept a string and find the frequency of each vowel present in the string. This program already we have done in chapter string manipulation. It is the same question. I think you are having the answer, but let me discuss. It is saying to accept a string means a sentence and find the frequency of each vowel. Suppose the sample input is we are living in a computer world. So we have to find out frequency of A, frequency of E, frequency of I, frequency of O, frequency of U. So what we will do, input the string, declare 6 variable I index variable na equal to 0, number of A, ne equal to 0, ni equal to 0, no equal to 0 and nu equal to 0. So we'll declare the 6 variable, then card ch to pick up one by one character. So inside the first you input the sentence, find the length, run the loop, ch equal to s dot caret I, pick the first letter. Check if ch equal to capital A or ch equal to small a, then na equal to na plus 1. Else if ch equal to capital E or small e, then na equal to na plus 1. Else if ch equal to capital I or small I, then ni equal to ni plus 1. Else if ch equal to capital O or ch equal to small o, then no equal to no plus 1. Else if ch equal to capital U or ch equal to small u, then nu equal to nu plus 1. So this loop will be closed. So it will check all the characters and finally print the frequency in the given format. What will be sending you the question. Next question is write a menu driven program. This is menu driven. We have to print the menu to perform the following. To display the series 0, series is 0, 3, 8, 50 till n. Till where n, the value of n to be input by the user. So let's see how it is. 0, 1 square minus 1, 0. 3, 2 square minus 1, 3. 3 square minus 1, 8. 4 square minus 1, 15. The same way, square minus 1. Second is to find the sum of the series s equal to 1 by 2, s equal to 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4 plus 5 by 6 till 19 by 20. The numerator is increasing by 2 and numerator is 1 more than the numerator. It's very simple. So do both the program. Now we come to the syllabus. We were doing the exercise question answer of chapter 3 array. The next question is question number 11. Till 10th we have done. The question number 11 is write a program to store 20 numbers in a single dimensional array. 20 numbers in a single dimensional array. Now display only those numbers that are perfect square. For example, numbers are given here 12, 45, 49, 78, 64, 77, 81, 99, 45 and 33. So which are the perfect square? 49. 7 into 7, 49. The square root of 49 is 7. Then 64. Square root of 64 is 8. Point is not coming. If the decimal part comes, then it is not a perfect square. The decimal should not come. Only integer part should come. 81 square root 9. So see the question. Import java.util.scanner, public class perfect square, scanner n equal to new scanner. We are declaring the array for 20 sites. Array name is A, int I index variable s to check the number, sr to find the square root. For I equal to 0, I less than 20, I plus plus. System or println enter a number a I equal to, so this loop will input how many numbers? This loop will input 20 numbers. Now see this part carefully. System or println perfect squares are, a heading is printed. For I equal to 0, I less than 20, I plus plus. So suppose the first number is 60. The first number is A0 place is 60. Okay. So SR equal to explicit typecasting. Explicit typecasting, integer part of method is to AI. To find the square root of A0 value is 60. The square root of 60 will become 4.0 to 4 point. So it is the integer type. Explicit type, it is pick up only integer part. So what will be that? So it will be 4. The square root will become 4. So what is value of SR? SR value is 4. Now S equal to SR into SR. SR into SR is 4 into 4. 4 into 4 comes 16. Now if AI value is 60 and S value also is 60. The 16 equal to 16, yes. The system or println AI. System or println what? AI. The AI is printed. Go for the next type. Suppose next type is 12. So when the next type is 12 or 29. So what will happen? The square root will come in the fractional number. इसको समझो ठीक से. The square root will come in the fractional number. So when the square root will come in fractional number, it will pick up only the integer part and store in SR, and that integer part into integer part will be integer only. But AI is different, and this square and this S value is different because it is picking only the integer part. So both the value will not be same. So when both the values are not same, so it will not be printed. So the logic is very simple. We have created a loop to store 20 numbers in it, picking one by one number, extracting the square roots integer part, extracting the square roots integer part. We are multiplying that number by the same number, so we are getting the actual number. Now we are checking if AI is equal to S. Both are same, then it is a perfect square. If both are not same, then it is not a perfect square. So write this program in the copy and practice. Thank you.